I recently ran a poll on my YouTube channel asking my subscribers to share how much money they saved before starting their online store. And the results might surprise you, especially if you think you need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. So taking a look at the results here, there were 5 options. Less than $500, 43% of people voted that they saved up less than $500 to get started. 10% said they saved between $500 and $999. And then the majority, at 48%, said they voted that they spent between, or they saved between $1,000 and $4,999. And then for $5,000 and above, I got 0 votes. So what that tells me is that you don't need to save a fortune to start an online store. So you want to open an online store and need to start thinking about how to fund that store. When I first started my own online clothing boutique, I was so eager to get started right away. But unfortunately, I didn't have the funds saved up to do so. I was working full-time at a large company in an HR department, so I did have income coming in. But I needed to set a goal for myself and a time frame to complete that goal to start saving up to actually be able to fund my online store. I wanted to save for things like inventory, my monthly Shopify subscription, my domain URL, my shipping supplies, all of the things you need to get started to own and operate a business. If you want to learn more about how to budget for your online store and what kind of cost you'll have when you're getting started, check out my video called How Much It Costs to Open an Online Store. I will link to it down below in the description bar. One of the things that helped me was to put the funds I was saving into a separate place than my actual bank account. Now, when you're first getting started saving, you probably aren't ready to go ahead and open an actual business bank account. But it can make a big difference to differentiate the funds you're saving from your personal spending so you don't accidentally spend the funds you're trying to save for your online store. In this video, I'm going to talk about where you can put that money that you're saving, and then in part 2, I'll share my recommendation for one way you can make money while you're saving. So first, let's talk about a new concept called goal saving. Goal saving allows individuals the ability to save for particular goals rather than putting all of your excess money in one savings account. This will enable you to focus specifically on what matters to you and helps you plan for your short-term and long-term business goals. I discovered an app called Capital, which allows you to create saving goals. You are able to create an account and put money into separate goals. You can use this for saving for a house, a wedding, a car, a big trip, and so much more. As an aspiring entrepreneur, you can use an app like this to put your funds into your online store or boutique fund. To this day, I use Capital for all of my financial goals. I set up a goal, then specify how much money I want to put into it each week. It pulls the money from my bank account and funds each goal. It tells you how long it will take to save for the amount you specified. You can use my link to receive $5 to get you going. One thing to note about Capital is that when I started using it, it was free to use, and now it does have, I believe, a $3 monthly fee. So keep that in mind. It might not be the best option for you if you are only saving $10 a month. It's gonna cut into your cost. But there are other apps that you can use. I looked into a couple of different apps. There's an app called Loot, which actually allows you to set up goals and update how much you have saved for them, but it doesn't actually pull the funds into an account on the app. It just keeps track of how much money you have saved for a goal over time. This app is good for those of you who want to keep the funds in your bank account and simply track the amount separately. The second app option is called SmartyPig. This app was created by Sally Mae, you may be familiar, and it has a similar concept to Capital, but it is a free option as well. So now that you can start thinking about where you want to put the money to start saving, you definitely want to set a goal for yourself and a time frame to complete that goal. And then, as I mentioned, be on the lookout for part 2 of this video where I'm going to provide some recommendations for what you can do to make money while you're saving. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you are subscribed and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.